MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
And now, Jonathan Daza. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 116.
Here's the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Pitch on the way. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Count still at 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Raimel Tapia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Strike called, now the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. A 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Colorado. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Antonio Senzatella will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. These Rockies guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Mason Wynn. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. That average way up there to start things out. A dozen home runs and 23 driven in. 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Daza is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Paul Goldschmidt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. high in the air out to center field. Daza is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. So now into the box is Ryan McMahon, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him. 0-1 the count.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. McMahon leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting seventh, the
In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon trying to bring in the tying run from third here. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Trevor Story steps in now. And he fouls this one off. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt into foul territory, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rockies are out in front, 2-1. Last half of the second set to go, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First offering. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder.
At the plate now is Demetrius Lewis as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
No balls and 1 strike. And there's a base hit on the line. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Story will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pitch on the way. Jonathan Daza is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High pop-up. Molina is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for
That's
Colorado.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First offering on its way. C.J. Cron is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Cardinals 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dylan Carlson, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackman is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now back, second baseman.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. And now in the box, Mason Wynn flew out last time up. First offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Elias Diaz. first pitch of the AB on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
No, that's
Tries
down.
to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Swing and a liner. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 24.
So one out and nobody aboard. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
0-2 is the count.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. And now here is Brendan Rodgers. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 2-1. Plate is Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Number 23 for him thus far. And with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
He won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Line drive to center field. Daza is right there, 1 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The next 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Diaz corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired, 2 down now. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Out in front of it, strike 1. Fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. Pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch-out, one away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
Nope.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 8, designated hitter, Josh Fuentes.
Into the box, Josh Fuentes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. No
2.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a
Count,
strike.
2-1.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted into the air to shallow center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Demetrius Lewis. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. Now the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0 home. Line to second where it's caught there for out number two.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gillen Carlson.
Striding in is Dylan Carlson. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 14 on the season, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
That brings in Tommy Edman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-2 St. Louis. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Daza. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this.
Jordan Hicks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
First pitch on its way. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Daza is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Next to hit is Raimel Tapia, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25.
Here's C.J. Cron now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Two balls and no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what?
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Mason Wynn. Here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
McMahon fields it cleanly. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that one yanked just foul. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another 1-2 delivery. Line toward right center. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
You can tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Pitch is popped up. Story has a play. 2 gone. Up next, Nolan Arenado, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Rogers scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So now here is Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
O'Neill is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7.
Ball 1.
And there's ball 1. The The 1-1 home. Hot shot to third. Arenado's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 3-2. Last half of the seventh here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
First delivery to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead. Seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Demetrius Lewis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Yadi Molina digging in now. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Lewis on at first, nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Blackman going back, and it's gone. It's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
In now, Tommy Edman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Right side, but it's well foul. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Again, a 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Charlie Blackmon.
Pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Charlie Blackmon goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. At the plate now, Trevor Story. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Into the box now, Josh Fuentes. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Edman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan.
Ready now is Jonathan Daza. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bader is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now it'll be Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Next, it'll be Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 4-1.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2. Grounded to third. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter's still able to dig it out for a knock.
Yeah, that's a really good pitch. And sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
So now to the plate, Demetrius Lewis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a...
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they have widened this lead to 8 now. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
Dylan Carlson stands in as he looks at a called strike. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. His career numbers in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 3 runs already home here. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 home runs in the inning lead.
Leading off for Colorado, the left fielder, Rockies.
Giovanni Gallegos takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. First offering on its way. Raimel Tapia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Now to the plate, here is C.J. Cron. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
First offering, Elias Diaz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for